gotten the whole back cylinder, finally put it all back together. That thing's all set. I've now got to do the front one, and all I have left is just one last retainer to put in here. So that was all fake news. It's now over a month in the process of fixing these stupid pushrod tubes. And in the meantime, Eric has been able to remove his transmission, replace the clutch and flywheel, put the transmission back in, break a few bolts, pull it back out, put it back in, replace the ECU, and replace the slave cylinder after breaking it, and get his car running before I was able to replace 4 rubber O-rings. So, to say this has been a challenge is putting it lightly, but I finally got it figured out. Ordered some new parts, they're gonna be way easier, because the whole reason this felt impossible in the first place is because it was. I got 2 sets of parts that were not compatible with each other, and just because they both said that they're stock replacements does not mean they're gonna actually work. And I don't feel like explaining why. It's gonna take a long time, but basically don't get Hammer Performance pushrod tube retainers with multi-piece pushrod tubes because they do not work with them. They only work with the stock tubes. So I'm about to pull them apart again and get this thing back together, which I think should be much faster this time because I'm getting pretty good at pulling this thing apart now. So, one more time.
I like red hair and fat ass titties.
That does sound nice. So it's been about, I don't know, half an hour so far, and I've already gotten all the push rods out, the whole rocker box off, and I put on the new base and new pushrod tube on. This is how it should have been. It's making more sense now. So I kind of skipped over a lot of crap here, but as you can see, I finally succeeded in getting it all together. So I started slapping everything else back together, put the coils back on, got the tank back on with my new bracket from Philadelphia Racing, because he was courteous enough to actually give me a free replacement because the original one cracked in several spots. So shout out to Philadelphia Racing, who also is the one who made the tank. And
that's a dope ass tank.
So now I'm just tightening back up, just put my spark plugs back in. Gotta get the plug wires on and give it a once over, make sure everything's tightened down, and put the carb and air filter back on, dump some new fuel in it, and hopefully she finally runs. It's been way too f***ing long. Just wrapping it up. I got everything on. Got the carb on. We got the throttle working, not sticking like it usually likes to for some reason. And just wiping down the crap I got all over the exhaust. I think next up is putting gas in it and finally starting the thing. So try not to get too excited, but it's hard to control it. So
that's what she said.
Yeah. Just gotta put this away, fill her up.
Jesus, hurry up! My lord, we're waiting 3 weeks for this!
I gotta put f***ing gas.
Christ! Move your ass, bitch! Look, that's the face of hope right. What the hell?
Scared the f*** out of me. Just like I thought something on the bike, I was just like f***ing ready to go.
Like, oh, I didn't tighten that down. Okay. That's a good sign.
Choke on.
At least that's illuminated.
Open the fuel.
Now that car meat, the trim.
Alright.
Let's see. Let's see.
It's neutral, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, check that.
Making sure the light's accurate. On. Choke. I forgot there was like oil in the cylinder heads when I winterize it, so that's why it's burning.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I missed you so much. Making sure everything's okay. I think it should be good, but you never know when you take, you know, half the motor apart. Oh my god, it feels so good to be back in this thing again. God, I missed this so much. Oh man, this feels good. Everything seems to be good, working order. No leaks. It's looking good. Yeah. It's like nothing happened.